Cool. Padres lose to the Braves. First game of this potentially four-game set. Man, I was surprised that we were even in this game, considering how bad Blake Snell pitched. He threw more balls in this outing than strikes. I can't say that I'm super surprised because this is first half Blake Snell, but still, when you see that stat, walks the last three guys that he faces, bases loaded, walks a guy, brings in a run. Uh, it's still very disappointing when I thought this season, Walkier, opening day starter, Bomel was saying that this is the best that he's looked, at least, going into a season, the most prepared he's been, blah, 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 blah. And then this is who we're getting. Hasn't gone 5 innings yet in either of these two starts. Then the Padres, they have a lead. Jake Cronenworth, Matt Carpenter hit home runs. Then they lose the lead. They get back a 6-4 lead. By the way, shout out to Domingo Tapia. He's not going to get a lot of love because the Padres lost this game, but shout out to him. He got out of two bases-loaded situations to keep the score where it was at and keep the Padres in the game in that spot. It's 6-4 thanks to Kirby Yates. A great bunt from Jose Azocar. But then Tim Hill comes in the game. Matt Olson gets a big hit. There was another single after that. Now it's a tie game. And then the Braves end up winning it there in the ninth. Definitely disappointing. Hader did not pitch. I know there's going to be questions about that, but he does not pitch multiple innings in the regular season. He just doesn't. So he was not going to pitch multiple innings here, so he doesn't get in the game. Where was Luis Garcia is a question I have. I know he struggled the other day, but they just had an off day. He threw, I think, 21 pitches in that game on Tuesday against Arizona. I would have pitched him instead of going to Nabil Crismatt. At least gone with Garcia there for 1 inning instead of going to Crismatt, who obviously is a lower velocity guy. Bomel usually trusts his guys, puts them right back out there, and he didn't do that with Garcia today. I don't know if it was just a scheduled day off to go back-to-back days without going, but I would have went with Garcia somewhere in this game. Juan Soto, I mean, what a catch. I have to mention that. An amazing catch there to keep the game tied in, the 8th inning. There was a runner, at least one in scoring position. Ball in the gap, kind of blooper. Looks like maybe Grisham was going to get to it, and then Soto comes out of nowhere and makes the diving catch. So he shows that he's a Gold Glove finalist, I guess, in that one play. Had a couple plays earlier where he didn't look that great, and then with the bat, grounding out to second, striking out. I mean, Juan Soto, you can't really say that he looks lost at the plate, but it seems pretty close to it. I'm not going to overreact and say, I'm super worried about him. I'm not. But, yeah, if we had some Juan Soto production offensively, maybe they win the game. Xander Bogaerts had some hard-hit balls up the middle. Even with the shift going away, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies, could still shift really close to second base, just be on the right side of it if you're looking at it from the home plate view out to second base. He was just on the right side of it, and props to the Braves. Albies, they were defending Bogaerts perfectly there. And so I think Bogaerts grounded into a double play late. That could have brought in a Padres run, and it didn't. So, yeah, frustrating loss. Who knows if they get in tomorrow's game? Who knows if they get in Saturday's game? Nick Martinez on the mound tomorrow. You'd think that they're going to get some length out of him. Hopefully they do, because Tapia pitched, Crismatt pitched, so that's some long guys that already pitched today, or lower guys in the bullpen. Honeywell will be available, Garcia will be available, and hopefully it's a save situation tomorrow for Hader to actually pitch. But yeah, frustrating loss. Leave your thoughts in the comments.